Have you ever faced a situation that just felt utterly impossible? A dead end, a closed door, a dream that seems to have died on the vine? I want to take you back to an ancient story, a story that holds a question that resonates just as powerfully today as it did thousands of years ago. Let's talk about Sarah. Imagine her, well past the age of childbearing, her hope for a child worn thin by the passing of years. A promise had been made, but time had stretched on, and silence was the only answer from her womb. One day, she overhears a visitor telling her husband, Abraham, that in a year's time, she will have a son. And what does she do? She laughs. Not a laugh of joy, but a bitter laugh of disbelief. It was simply too absurd, too impossible. And then, God poses a question that cuts through all her doubt, a question meant for her and for every single one of us. He asks, is anything too hard for the Lord? Think about that. Is anything too hard for the Lord? That question isn't just for a woman in a tent long ago. It's for you, right now. When the doctor gives a grim diagnosis, God whispers, is anything too hard for me? When your finances are in ruins and you see no way out, He asks, is anything too hard for me? When a relationship is broken beyond repair, when your heart is shattered, when you feel you've failed one too many times, that same divine question echoes through your circumstances. We so often try to fit God into our human-sized boxes. We look at our age, our resources, our past mistakes, and we draw our own conclusions about what's possible. But God operates on a completely different level. He doesn't consult your calendar or your bank account. He isn't limited by your biology or your resume. He created time. He owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, and He spoke worlds into existence. The most beautiful part of Sarah's story is the transformation of her laughter. The same mouth that laughed in cynical doubt later laughed in pure, unadulterated joy as she held her promised son, Isaac, whose name literally means he laughs. Her, how could this possibly be? Turned into a wow, look what God has done. So, what is the Isaac in your life? What is that promise, that dream, that breakthrough you've been waiting for? Maybe you've started to laugh the laugh of disbelief, just like Sarah did. Maybe you've started to believe that it's too late, that you've missed your chance. I want to encourage you today. Stop trying to figure out the how and start trusting the who. God's delays are not His denials. He is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. His timing is not our timing, but it is always perfect. The same power that brought a child from a barren womb is the same power that is available to you today. So, let's turn our laughter of doubt into laughter of faith-filled expectation. Let's stand on His promise. Let's answer His eternal question, not with a question mark, but with a resounding no. Nothing is too hard for you, Lord. Your Isaac is coming. Your season of joy is on its way. Hold on to that hope. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more encouragement.